Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
The UL Monroe head coach told me before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the run from inside his own 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score. Running inside, it's Jamison.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on second down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Might have a chance. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Run in the red zone, it's Jamison. And the defense drags him down. The Warhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got out of trouble and throws. This time it's complete. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Swings it out to his running back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Warhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Warhawks!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll start the return inside the spot. So Appalachian State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To throw, it's Gubitowski. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Warhawks want to move quickly. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Third down following the sack by the D. He's looking downfield to throw. That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll move the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll line up for a second down play. The run inside. It's Lewis. Strong, firm tackle. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Under fire. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Plucks it out of the air. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Warhawks are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes a grab and got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UL Monroe. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score in the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Lewis. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might as well stick with him. Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. It's Gulitowski. Bringing the heat. Buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and makes it. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Warhawks will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he's got it inside the 35. He's running free down the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Warhawks. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score a...
Oh, they're faking it. The holder's going to try to throw it. And he makes the catch off the fake. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
That keeps the score. ULM 20.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defeated.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Lewis. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Gulatowski. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Lewis. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fighting off the defender. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. Throws into the middle of the field. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his big tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Has to get there to move the sticks. Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Warhawks in the hurry up. Off the play fake. He'll throw it with the catch. It's Eldridge. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st. Open area to his left. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Gonna run it. It's Jamison. There he goes. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. The Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jamison. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Rushes on him. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Ulatowski. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Pressure coming. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Upstairs to make the catch. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's BYU engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Now over to your game in Boone. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to impose their will with the run. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense. And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Well,
No doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Warhawks have this offense rolling. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and he 1,500-yard season. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Off play action. Got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Quick completion on the out. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Warhawks! The offense cashing it in on that drive. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
He's got it again. And they're able to get him down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Runs through the tackle. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's complete to the left. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Caught behind the line. It's Jamison. Here's a little room there. And after a nice gain, the runner just scoots out of bounds. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to move them on the counter. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Warhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Jamison. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UL Monroe!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And they tacked on the extra point.
41, App State 0.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. There to make the tackle, and with that,